Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be talking about a key tip I have once you make it to the endless mode of Dream Realm bosses and also you make it to the level cap, which is 510 in this season we're currently in. Once you make it here, everyone is kind of on an equal playing field, and if you have all of the necessary heroes built up to Mythic Plus, for example mainly OD, Corrin, Merrily, then there is a strategy or something you can do to try and rank a little bit higher in the Dream Realm, and it's basically going to be number one, optimizing the mythical charms on the heroes you have. And from my experience, the mythical charms which are recommended, like with the thumbs up in the inventory, those are going to be the best options for OD and Merrily and Corrin. I'm going to briefly show you the charms I have on OD, Merrily and Corrin, and I'll explain why. So for OD, there were two basic options, either this one or the Gale Charm. Gale Charm is way better because it has attack and attack speed, and the other one only has HP and attack speed. So you want to maximize your damage, so the Gale Charm is better for OD. When we take a look at Corrin, between his thumbs up mythical charms, it was either HP attack speed or HP haste. And I thought haste would be better because when you read the information of what haste actually provides, skills are going to be casted 5% more frequently, and attack animation speed is faster, but I think even attack speed would give the attack animation speed faster. But look at this, so attack speed is basically incorporated into haste, but haste also has a reduced cooldown or a slightly faster casting of skills, and for the most part with Corrin especially, his skills are pretty important to increase his damage. So I thought haste would just be better because it also gives you 5% attack speed, but on top of that, cooldown of your skills is going to be slightly lower. And for Merrily, I chose this one. Out of the two recommended options, it was either HP and attack speed or haste and crit, and definitely haste and crit is way better because two offensive stats, and like we explained, haste is about equal to 5% attack speed already, along with 5% faster skill casting. So those were the charms I selected for all of these heroes, which are the important ones. Apart from that, I mean, if you're using Coco, these are the charms I selected, but I don't think those really matter as much because you just want to make sure your damages are lined up on the best possible mythical charms. Then what you're going to want to do is look down through the entire scoreboard and copy the formation of the top scoring team with all of the heroes you have built up. For example, if you, like, I don't have Freyasto, so I can't use any of the top teams. Then we come down to my one, which is Scarlita. Now if you don't have Scarlita, keep going down, and then you're going to see Lenzola's one. Now Lenzola's one got really high damage for a non-Scarlita and non-like Celestial Hypogean team apart from Rainier. And so this is going to be a great option for you to copy the formation, and with enough attempts you will be able to get a score like this. Now the key thing here is it will take a lot of attempts. So when you make it to equal levels almost, you're going to have to do more attempts of the Dream Realm in order to try and secure your ranking spot. Because with RNG, like even right now, look, we got 33.6 billion damage on our first attempt of today. Now last time when we shared this formation, which was a week ago or 6 days ago, we got 34.2 billion, and we were even at a lower level then. Now we're like level 760 on all of our heroes, and also plus 24 on the evocation spell, which doesn't make a big difference because again we're kind of capped in terms of the levels. But with enough attempts, I can probably even break that 34.2 billion record, and that's what I mean. And so if you are really close to the next bracket in the Dream Realm and you are on an equal level, like above level 510, then what you should do is keep reattempting the boss with the optimal formation lineup you see in the scoreboard until you get a higher score. So that's what I'm going to be showing in this video. Maybe I'll have to cut and jump to a point where we get a good enough run to get a high score, but RNG is going to be present in Dream Realm, and you can get 1.5 to 2 billion extra damage in a lot of your team compositions just by attempting the Dream Realm fight over and over again. And one of my guildmates actually employed this Dream, who I shared his arena offense with Reese that he was using in yesterday's video. But he did this, and he I don't know how many times he attempted it, but at least 10 or more times, and he got a score that was even like 0.8 billion higher than mine, and he is of course, quite lower in terms of levels. He's not a heavy spender. So right there, again, we got 33.6 billion damage, even though everyone survived throughout the entire fight. But it will eventually get a higher score. So I'm going to show you Dream's performance. I think it was in one of these, 719. Yeah, this was the one. So here, we got 36.2 billion, even with quite a few attempts, and we were still top 20 district. He got 36.9 billion, using the same team that I was using. I think he optimized his mythical charms as well. Which day was this? This was 2 days before. Let's try to find it if he shared his formation here on the scoreboard as well. Was it Necrodraken? I think it might have been Necrodraken. If he shared it here. No, I don't think he shared it, but he copied either my formation. Yeah, he was using my or Worcester's formation. Similar upgrade in terms of heroes. No paragons on his account. And just with RNG, he was able to get 0.8 billion higher than our score, even though we did multiple attempts too. So that's a really important thing. Do multiple attempts in the Dream Realm with the optimal team lineup. Make sure all of your charms are set up to an optimal configuration. And then you just run it over and over again, because you can actually run it up to 20 times per day. You get the 10 free attempts, but then the 10 paid attempts are really cheap. They only cost a bit of gold, and in this stage of the game, like once you're over level 500, you can have so much gold and you have nothing to do with them. So like right now, I think I have millions or billions of gold, I don't know, but we have a huge amount of gold, and we could easily do 20 runs per day if we had the patience to do that. So this is something which is really important. You can easily increase your score just by doing like 10 to 20 attempts. You can increase your score by up to 1 billion or more damage, depending on which team is going on. So again, we got an even lower score this time, 33.3 billion. I'm going to now cut to show you when we can get a higher score than this, because I know it will be possible. So this one's looking really good. If Odie can survive here, this should be our record. Close. Okay, 34 billion damage. I think that's good enough. We're not able to break our previous 34.2 billion record, but we have now done... we did 12 attempts of here, and we managed to increase our score by around about 500 million. But I think our first initial clear was a really good one. 33.6 billion is pretty high for the potential of my team here. So really, this can help you boost your damage by up to 1 billion, maybe even more than that, depending on what type of team comp is being run. But in terms of this Scarlita team, I don't know what the maximum potential of this specific team is. Maybe 34.5 or to 35 billion. And maybe if we did we have another 8 attempts left if we wanted to. But I think this is pretty, based on what the runs I saw, I think this is going to be pretty much near the cap. So anyway, hopefully this will give you useful information on how to try and push your score a little bit higher in the Dream Realm. And yeah, it was 34.2 billion last time, and that also shows you that even with 40 levels lower on all the heroes, because of the level cap after 510, these additional levels hardly mean much, and it will just come down to the RNG you have in the fight and the charms you have equipped to all of your heroes. And just by the way, Scarlita is on all the execution charms, although yeah, I just wanted to mention that. But another thing to mention is, if you guys are thinking, well then how do you get those mythical charms? What I did first was I crafted my mythical charms that I thought were the best for Merrily, Odie, and Corrin, because I knew these are my 3 damage dealers to be used in the Dream Realm bosses, and so I wanted to give them the crafted mythical charms first. And you will get enough resources to craft many mythical charms over your time playing, but I would recommend getting Odie, Merrily, and Corrin done first, because that will just help you rank a bit higher, more easily in the Dream Realm. So anyway guys, that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully it was helpful. And let me know if you have any more tips that you can share with others in the comment section down below. But until the next video, everyone, peace out for now, and thank you for watching. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, because we upload daily AFK journey videos. And until the next video, everyone, peace out for now.